Welcome to Buy, Hold, Sell. My name's Matthew Kidman, and we're going to talk about those stocks that are on a high and keep getting higher and higher. And joining me is Roger Montgomery from Montgomery Investment Management and Matt Booker from Spheria. Matt, we'll start with you. Bravura, wealth management software all over the world, big multiple, buy, hold or sell.
It's a sell for us. We followed it for a long time. It was listed previously and it went private. It's come back and they've done a good job winning customers, but at that multiple, 40 times PE, cash flow conversion's been very weak. We think there's some risk going forward that they miss earnings.
It's done very well since it got relisted.
Yeah, look,
Rog, buy, hold or sell.
There's a lot more activity in the fintech space than there are profits. I think the business is benefiting from the Royal Commission, slamming the banks on their vertical integration, consequently financial planners looking for their own licences and so forth. But the price just doesn't justify an investment at this point, so it's a sell.
Okay, let's go old world. Washington sold Pattinson.
Yeah.
Done very well. Buy, hold or sell?
Look, amazing business. The Milner family, amazing investors. There's no doubt about that, but the price is very expensive at the moment, so I'm going to put it on a hold. If it wasn't for the Milners, I'd put it on a sell, but because great people are running it, it's a hold.
Matt, I don't know if you're looking for a job like Roger there, but...
it sounds like it.
Washington sold Pats, buy, hold or sell?
Yeah, look, we think it's a hold. It's got some high quality assets. We think TPG, the transaction with Vodafone is a good one. It's also got New Hope Coal, which is a good coal asset, and it's got Brickworks, which we'll see a turnaround at some point in the housing market. So we think there's good quality assets there. We just think the multiple's too rich at the moment.
Can I just add this? One thing, it's a great business for actually highlighting the issues with Australia. Number one, manufacturing is stuffed when it's cheaper to bring in a brick from the United States than it is to make one here, for example. And then, of course, the energy issue that we've got for service businesses.
Okay, let's go around the world, Matt. I'll come back to you. Yeah. Magellan Financial Group. Global wealth manager, done very, very well. Buy, hold or sell.
Amazing. Oh, look, to us, it's a hold. I mean, they've done a great job gathering assets, but also the performance of the funds has been spectacular. So you've got to take your hat off to them. So it's a hold. It's not that expensive. I suppose the biggest risk for them is they're very exposed to the NASDAQ and the US equity markets, and that looks like a bit of a bubble to us.
They've been very good, and everyone in our industry is jealous, Rog. Buy, hold or sell Magellan.
Oh, no. Why? There's room for everyone. I think the issue is that fund flow is directly correlated with your 3-year relative numbers. And if your 3-year relative numbers are modest, then you're going to not see the same level of flows that you've seen in the past. On top of that, as Matt mentioned, it's a leverage play to the market. The market does seem a bit expensive, and so for me, it's a hold.
Okay. What about something that's been rip-roaring but's just going to keep going?
Yeah, look, I think Macquarie Bank, actually, out of the banks, I actually think this is a business that has completely transformed itself. It's under great new management. It's converted from a transaction business to an annuity style business. Yes, there is some leverage, some beta to the market that you need to be aware of. But around $100, I think it's actually good value. It's
a bit above that at the moment.
Yeah, you got to wait.
Okay, Matt.
Yeah, look, at the micro end, we like Vita Group. It is a reseller for Telstra, so it runs over 100 Telstra stores. What they've done well is they've actually converted sales in their Sprout product, which is their own brand. That's grown from $30 million to $50 million of their sales. And that's a very high margin sales base. So we think they're generating, say, $35 to $40 million of EBIT out of Sprout alone, which is most of their profit. And that really protects the downside.
It mightn't feel like it in the current market, but price actually does matter if you want to make money into the future.